Hello everyone, welcome to IELTS preparation course. This is Introductory Lesson, and in this video I will tell you 6 tips how to succeed in IELTS and improve your English language in general. Let's get started. Imagine someone is learning English language, and the first tip you will advise to him, and everyone will advise to him, is immerse yourself in English-speaking society, in English-speaking environment. Of course, this is a pretty obvious thing to do, and everyone's saying this, but most of us would look like this. What? How can I do that if I can't go to the UK because I need to sit IELTS? How can I go there before sitting IELTS? So the answer here is pretty easy. You should make the environment in your own mind. And in this video I will give you 6 tips of how to make the environment in your own mind. So 6 tips to become fluent. First, you should switch your mobile to English. The advice is really easy, but not all of us is doing this. And by not doing this, you miss the opportunity to effortlessly learn very useful technology vocabulary, because everyone knows everything in his mobile, how is it built, and you can navigate there even if it would be in Chinese. So of course, if Chinese is not your native language, so putting it in English will give you the tips of how some simple vocabulary is built, some technology vocabulary. And those people who are not doing it are really missing the easy opportunity. Okay, the second is reading books in English. Yes, guys, reading, and always reading. I don't tell you go and read some classical book like Pride and Prejudice or Oscar Wilde. It would be good to read some books that are published recently, that are interesting to you, that the language of the book will be more used today and will be more understandable to you. Many of us would say, like, even these kind of books we can't read them, we don't understand because of the level of the English. So I would advise you to read adapted books in order to improve your level. And there's a very good website for this, EnglishEbooks.net. Myself, I was downloading books from that website when I was learning English, and I checked it for you. Now it still works. It has much more books by levels, starting from elementary to advanced, so you can see which book is more understandable for you. Start reading this book, start reading more books from the same level, then increase the level, read more books, and when you complete the advanced, the normal books, the original books will also become accessible for you. The third tip is again reading, but read minimum 1 English article a day. The purpose of both these reading advices is to fix your vocabulary, to fix the vocabulary that you learn, that you write down to your vocabulary notebook, and to face it in real life, to face it on written form, to start understanding it and memorizing it. Because for me, I don't memorize a word from just learning it, from just learning the translation and definition. I should see the use, I should face it several times, and then it will come, it will catch to me. So The best way to learn vocabulary is to practice your reading. And reading articles from newspapers and magazines will help you to succeed in IELTS reading, because the actual passages for reading part are taken from newspapers again, and if you learn to read newspapers and to understand the meaning without translating the words, all of the words, it should be great, because none of us can learn all of the words in English language, but we need to learn to understand the text from the context, to understand the meaning of unknown words from the context. At first, when you read something, either book or article, you face some unknown word, and it prevents you from understanding the meaning. You can check it up in vocabulary or in dictionary, but if the word is some kind of definition, or like the name of some plant, that is not necessary to know, no need to translate it. There are a lot of words like this that you don't need to translate, and that you can get the meaning from what is written. Okay. The next advice is to train your listening. So listen to native speech. As long as you are watching my video now, I'm sure it would not be difficult to find some other native speeches, although my speech is not even native. You can watch movies, and you can listen to some radio. Me personally, I would advise you to listen to BBC Radio, because it has British accent, and most likely in your listening exam you will face some British accent. You should train your ears to understand the British accent. And for this we have a really great app, BBC iPlayer. It has all of the BBC radio channels inside, and all of the podcasts are available. So you can just download the app. If you have the opportunity, you can listen to it online. If you don't have the opportunity, you can download the podcast and listen to it later when you are on the move, when you are in a train, when you are in a metro, anywhere. You can use it, and it's available on any platform, on Android, iOS, Windows Phone, anything. Pretty useful, very easy to use, and available for everyone who wants to download it for free. Moreover, it's not just like world service news, just some news you're not interested in. You can find any types of podcasts. For me, I'm studying economics, and I'm very interested in what's going on in the market, and I found a very beautiful program. It's called Wake Up to Money. I'm listening to it every day, because every day the podcasts appear. I'm downloading it and listening when going to the university and coming back. So I would advise you really to do the same, because it's something you are interested in, combined with improving your English language. So the next is speaking, and in order to speak English fluently, you should not translate your thoughts to your native language and then to English. You should learn to think in English, and the way to do this will be a bit crazy, but it proved to be efficient. For instance, when you are walking in the streets and seeing something, you can start describing it in English, like, what a beautiful weather, the sun is shining. I don't know, not just about the weather. Imagine you see a beautiful girl and you really like her. What would you say to her? If you don't know English, if you're not studying for IELTS, you would think something like that, something that I've written here. but forget about it. If you would sing her something like "Pretty woman walking down the street," imagine the reaction of the girl would be totally different, and maybe she will like you. So the the knowledge of English will help you not only in IELTS or some other exam, but also in your private life. And the last advice from me today is on your writing skills is writing a diary in English. Writing a diary is just an example of what you can write. I think this is the easiest thing one can write on daily basis, describing what happened, what you have seen, what you have read. For instance, today, what new happened. Like I wrote, today was a wonderful day. I watched the new IELTS preparation video, and I'm one step closer to getting band 9. This is helpful because in order to succeed in IELTS writing, you should not just know the words, know the grammar, but you should be able to analyze, to present the data, present your thoughts, to think critically even. And in order to do this, you should train your writing skills. Most people are not good at this even in their native language. So it's double work here to learn English and to learn writing skills. So that's it for today. Thank you for your attention. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hoped it would be useful for you. And see you in the next videos. If you don't want to miss them, if you like this one, please subscribe and like. See you.